Vaughn's Academy Stars Youth Basketball Meeting. Today's Wednesday, February 19th, 2020. And I'm glad to see everybody back because we had quite a break. At this time, we will take attendance starting to my right.
Brandon Pendergrass, Village Liaison.
Robin Crawford, Member at Large.
Claudine Gooden, President.
Xavier Smith, Secretary.
Chadwick Pierre Lewis, Treasurer.
All right, thank you. At this time, we do meet quorum, and we will go on to review minutes. We actually don't have minutes for.
I have last meeting, not the last meeting, but the second.
November?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have that.
Not November, the one. before.
September?
Yeah.
Okay, September.
Oh, actually October. I have October.
I have all those minutes. Did you
Guess
make
I
revisions?
I revised it by accident then.
Okay, if you could send that over, because I know we discussed a few things and some revisions were made. So just send it over, but I just finished looking at them. So just send them again, just to be on the safe side.
Yeah, I sent them about 30 minutes ago.
Okay, great. So we don't have minutes for December.
And we didn't have a December meeting.
Right, no December, no January, because we were off, and in January we couldn't meet quorum. So that's to notify the public. So, all right. So on to reports. I'll save my report for last. Treasurer, what is our position at this time?
We have the financials just have to be printed and just given to you.
Okay. Yeah, we're having problems with that computer.
Yeah.
Okay. And we'll put on your agenda in the new section to update Adobe, right?
Mhm.
We have to, okay.
Yes.
I wrote in Adobe updated needed for a computer. Okay, but do we have Q3, Q4, and did that computer go to Spillane? Because I know Savon said he had to send,
It needs to go to explain.
needs to go to Spillane, okay. All right, do we have anything else?
No.
Okay. All right, on to our secretary. You want to officially put in what you just did? You said you emailed us? Which
It's in
minutes?
your email.
Okay,
I haven't sent it to the whole group, just you.
okay. I'll forward it out to everybody. Do you have everybody's email?
I should have.
Look on the paper.
I don't have Peppergrass's. Yeah, I have to put that in my computer.
Okay.
Need a
Email,
pencil.
email. Everyone. All right. Okay. And is that all you're reporting? All right. Oh, I have a question. Did you have a chance to get a new binder for the 2020?
I just have the one that you gave me.
Okay. Can you bring it by my office so we can archive?
Yeah.
I already have the archive envelope ready, so we'll clear that out, and then you can use the same binder
Okay.
if you want to do that.
I have the one you gave me too that I have to
Yeah.
go with him
Okay.
so we can put everything in.
Okay. So make note of that on your paper to archive. Come by my office, archive the 2019 documents. Will that conclude your report?
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, so I am gonna step in for Savon and read the committee report, the fundraising committee report, along with the event committee report. Coach Savon's proposing to do the Port St. Lucie Seafood Festival Saturday, February 29th and Sunday, March 1st. So his proposal is to have the Coca-Cola truck, I believe, go out there and we can raise some funds by selling the drinks. I do believe the Coca-Cola truck usually costs around $180. Is that the number? $180. So just to be on the safe side, I would like to propose $200 to pay for the product so this event can go through. Do I have a motion to approve the event and the amount for $200?
I'll make that motion.
I appreciate it. May I have a second?
I second.
Thank you. Who's second? Xavier. Okay. All right. Motion has been approved. Is any all in favor? Sorry, let me get formal. Let me get back to my all in favor. Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Any opposing? Any nays? Nope. Okay, great. Unanimous. Motion passed. I gotta reread it. Coach Savon also has proposed the Easter dance. If you look in the back, the additional documents in the agenda. The Easter dance proposal date is April 11th, 2020 at Donna's Restaurant located at 3213 North State Road 7 in Margate, Florida, 33063. In his proposal, he has not stated specifically a cost. It is a fundraising event. Oh, no, he did state a cost. He would like $50 for promotional material. All right, so I move to request a motion for Coach Savon's Easter dance. May I have a motion?
I make a motion.
All right,
Second that motion.
thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any discussions needed for this event? If you read your proposal, it lays out what he has in mind. All right, on to the next proposal. Coach Vaughn is requesting a charity basketball game for Friday, May 23rd and Saturday, May 24th. In this proposal, he has a 2-day event where he would like to hold the charity basketball game on Friday and with a halftime show, a special guest. And on Friday, yes. And then on Saturday, May 24th, he plans to have a guest speaker to explain the importance of financial literacy. Topics include good credit, life insurance, purchasing a home from our guest speaker. The event will be recorded and be broadcast on social media. He states that cost, he's looking for sponsorship for this event, so no cost to the board at this time. May I have a motion to accept Coach Savon's charity basketball game. An event, special events.
I make a motion.
All right. May I have a second?
I second that.
Thank you. Chad is on the board. All right. All in favor? All right.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right. Any discussions in regards to this matter? Discussions? Nope.
The only thing I have is for Saturday, I guess the speaker.
Mm-hmm.
Once he figures out what time he wants to do it, we just have to figure out room availability over at the rec center.
All right.
No, in the mornings we have a lot of the youth programs. So just depending on what time he wants to do it.
In May?
Yeah.
May. Okay.
Yeah. They're typically in the end of May, so they'll be ending that last week.
Okay. I'll have him go to you because I think it'd probably be one of the side rooms, and then I'll have him reach out to you for details.
Okay. Yeah, we could.
And then he stated that if that can't be done, then we would have to do the information, either the information in the game or do the game and then the information that the guest speaker wants to
Oh, that
talk
Friday.
about. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So I'll put on here to contact you for availability. All right. This is actually 3-on-3 basketball with the Heat Wave organization, and the basketball golf event was on our December agenda, but we had to move it because my organization needed to renew their insurance. So I didn't want to do an event without our insurance, although although Savant's Academy does have their insurance in place, but I always want to make sure everybody's fully covered. So I'm proposing a March 6th event for a 3-on-3 basketball tournament. The 3-on-3 basketball tournament consists of first to 12 points or a timer or 10 minutes. So it's a quick event for the youth. We'll keep it open to all ages for registration, and advertising will be online on social media along with a tendered poster. Of course, ADA regulation meeting over to the village. So there's no cost to our organization.
I have a proposition for tryouts on March 7th at the rec center.
March 7th?
I think that might be a Saturday. So
Okay.
after the 3-on-3, we'll do the tryouts the next day, and then have our team somewhat finalized by the next week.
Okay, so with this, what I wanted to ask was, well, let me write that down, are we now available to Crestwood? Because usually we do it around this time where we would use Crestwood until the end of their school year.
On Fridays,
Yeah.
I have to go in and call with them and check. Right now with the rec center, we're still good on Fridays. No volleyball starting up. But I'll check and see if Crestwood's available.
Okay. So you're proposing March 7th, a tryout, and that would be, volleyball games are on Saturday as well, right?
I haven't seen he hasn't come out with the official schedule.
Okay.
So that I'll check on, but I'm pretty sure volleyball is during the week. So Saturday should be open.
Saturday. Okay. So, coach is proposing if we could do we usually have that 3 to 5 p.m. slot, or 3 to 4. It's 3 to 4.
3 to 4, yeah.
For a tryout.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, pending
Wait, it's not 3 to
volleyball.
5?
If there's no volleyball, then we can schedule it in.
Okay. It looks like you may want 2 hours. Is there any way to do 2 to 4?
2 hour block, 2 or
Yeah.
2 to
3 to
4.
5.
Okay.
That's what we usually have.
Yeah, but that was when they had our old schedule. The rec closes at 4 now, right?
Yeah, it closes
on
at 4.
Saturday. So you'd take the 2 to 4, pending availability. Okay. Do you need a flyer?
Yeah,
Or-
we're gonna work on that this week.
Okay.
And we'll put the tournament in there on the flyer too.
Okay. Great. Oh, I have that flyer already set up.
So
I do believe he wanted to do camp. I didn't see that proposal, but it was a discussion that he wanted to do camp for February 28th, which is next week. Is he going to be back to
Yeah,
conduct
he'll be
it?
back. I'm pretty sure he'll be back. I'll check with him tonight.
Okay. Just because I know he's running around, I'd like to make a proposal for camp for the 20, am I saying that date right?
So Friday, 28th.
Yeah, Friday 28th.
Yeah, the Royal Palm Rec Center.
Yes. All right, motion to have a basketball camp on Friday, February 28th.
I'll make the motion.
Thank you.
I second.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any nays? No, we're unanimous. Any open for discussion for this matter?
Have you looked at a budget for doing that?
For the camp?
Yeah.
He didn't say he needed it, it wasn't any cost.
Okay.
I do believe the discussion was charging the campers. It was,
Right.
yeah. So it was gonna
But he
be,
didn't have any initial costs like advertising?
no, that's why I didn't have any, now and we'll go on to that in the new and continuing. So we'll be using our website and Instagram and Twitter to help us out with reaching the young people, because that's the way they roll. And getting our information out, and we will print flyers to put in the rec center, and hopefully we can have, I remember Publix used to have that board, remember, that you could put the nonprofit. So I saw that they changed their interior. So I asked the
Yeah,
managers.
they got rid of the whole, as far as I can tell, there's nothing. Can't put a-
Yeah, but anything, no more lost cats. Any of that. So let me see. However, I do see whenever there's a big event they sponsor, they do it, put it on the door. So, I'll follow back up with them and see if they still allow nonprofit organizations to post their events. If not, Starbucks does it. Jamba Juice does it in our area. Of course, the board is available. But yeah, we might need to look into how or where activity centers are in order to post our flyers effectively, so we don't feel like we're flooding the city with this information, and then next thing you know, we're gonna be called for under city ordinances.
Does Coach Vaughn have any idea how big he expects the camp to be?
He didn't discuss that with me.
Or, he should look at what's it gonna max out at, 25 kids, 15 kids?
I think due to insurance, we do 25, because it's usually, for budget wise, or for when they ask us how many, 25 seems to be a good size.
So how will people register? Just directly through Coach Vaughn, or?
They would have to, because if they're minors, their parents would have to come up and sign our waiver forms and register on the spot.
So where's the registration gonna be?
We'll have it outside. We'll have it at that front table. We usually set up that table there, or sometimes the employees allow us to use the either that table right there, or we do it at the score table
So when would the registration occur?
on the same day.
The day of the camp?
Hmm.
Is it one day?
That's what he stated, yes. All right, Xavier, did you second that motion? Okay. I'll make note of that.
You may want to think about maybe doing some T-shirts. You can probably get T-shirts made for about $5 or so.
For the camp?
Yeah. be promoted the rest of the year if people wear them.
All right.
Something to think about.
With that comes cost, so are we willing to put together a,
We'd have to find out, but something to look at, if not this year, next year.
oh, yeah.
See how it goes first and then look at doing it.
Well, yeah, I'd rather see what our turnout is and then do a pre-registration for that, so we'll know how many T-shirts to provide or anything else that we come up with.
Yeah, we could put the T-shirts in for the 3-on-3. Give them T-shirts.
Well, yeah, the 3-on-3 event with the heat wave, we have bags and T-shirts that we give away.
What are those shirts like?
Those shirts, what are they like, or what do you mean? They have the
say?
heat wave, heat check, and it's like bright orange and bright hot pink. Make
So
sure.
it doesn't promote Vaughn's Academy, it promotes Heat Wave on it.
No, both
Oh,
organizations.
both together.
Yep, we're partnered in it, so. But no cost to Savant's Academy for this matter. We're just partnering to get more information out. Heat Wave will bear the cost. All right, on to our shoot program. I know the kids are just getting back in the gym. Coaches, if you could request a copy of their report cards. Of course, we have to renew our books, our coach's traveling book.
Yeah.
So we have to have that information. And please reach out to the players to let them know that if they need any extra help, we can help them. We can assist. And we also like to reward our student athletes who are managing to have this type of schedule, participate in sports, and participate in travel ball. We like to give them recognition. All right? Thank you. That concludes the committee's report. On to new, continuing, and old business. Chad, this will be in your department. The Wix website needs to be paid for. It's still not paid for. I'm not sure why
Okay.
not.
I don't know if we should pay for one at this point. I recommend we try and they have an ability to do nonprofit.
Okay.
You just gotta submit, it's kind of limited, but it'd be a good start.
Okay.
You get the combo package on Wix, and you just have to submit your tax exempt certificate or your
Oh, cool.
non-charity. Yeah, it does enough for us to get started, and then if it's working, then we can upgrade the plan. And I couldn't find anything on discounts for, the next level, but it's like for small businesses, it's,
Is this something you can take care of?
yeah, I'll check into it.
All right. I appreciate that.
Yeah, show me that.
Do you have a copy of the tax exempt? I can email
No,
it if you want.
I need that.
Okay, so I'll email that over to you.
So I've used Wix before, and I like it a lot better than GoDaddy or Yahoo or some of the other websites out there.
All right. All right, under the new continuing old business, we do have a reminder to update the Adobe for the
Yeah.
computer and to archive the 2019 documents, all documents to be archived. And
What's
also,
involved with archiving?
well, we bag it and tag it. we bag it. We have our anything that's digitally saved in a disk that goes into that envelope. We have all paperwork pertaining to that year. We pack it into a big envelope and we
Do you do
keep it at
disk
the
or
office.
flash drive, or does it matter?
Flash drive.
I know disk is old school.
Well, I'm old school, so I
I
use the
know.
word disk, but I really meant flash drive.
So you just want a copy of that on here, rather
Yeah.
than paper.
Well, if you have it on there, I could print it out.
Yeah.
Okay, because we have to tender it to the village, so,
Mhm.
or I could email it over, but we all need to view it, approve it,
Yeah.
and then have that sent over to Spillane.
Another thing, Chad, I recommend keep an extra flash drive
Yeah.
to back up the accounting software, just the data. you can copy it to a USB drive. I do it every time before you give it to Spillane's office or anything. Keep a copy, and keep multiple copies. It's not a huge file.
Okay.
So, and if you can, keep 2 flash, because God forbid something happens.
Yeah.
Okay, in that note, I do want to propose, how much for a flash drive?
Flash drive's like $15. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
16 gigabytes, you can get like 3 for $20 sometimes if you shop. You know, I haven't checked Amazon, but you know, you can pay $20 for one. You got to shop around a little bit, but
Okay.
but they're getting bigger. You can buy like 256 gigabyte ones for like, I don't remember if it's $50, $60 something, but that's huge.
All right, so I would like to propose, let's start off $20 for you to go and purchase a flash drive.
Let me check Amazon real quick.
All right.
I'll tell you what they are.
May I have a motion for purchase of a flash drive
Let's
so
see.
we can back up our financial.
I make a motion.
Second.
All right,
Let me get
there
it.
you go. You have $20. You can get with Robin. We'll have a flash drive to back up the work.
This computer might shut down.
Yeah, can't have that.
Thanks.
Okay, and also too, we are fully aware of the items that need to be tendered to the village. Because we are starting late with our travel program, our coaches will be tendering their background check, their concussion certificate, which is through NAES. You go through your NAES training. And once we renew our membership with USSA, USSA, there we go. And AAU, our insurance certificate comes with it. So that I'm waiting. I need Coach Savon to register us for that. I think he already did, but I don't have his information to go in there. So I asked him to print it out and send it over.
Okay.
The roster won't be complete because we're just starting trials. So we're hoping to have that completed by March. I do have our annual report and I don't know if we tendered this, but the Royal Palm Beach Stars, how we did it as a fictitious name, and our registration available.
Okay. You have those?
Yes.
Yeah. I'll take those.
We should be able to complete this by the end of the week. It's just everybody doing what we normally do, our background checks over at the sheriff department, and your NAES, update your NAES card. I'll circle back to my report. So, of course, we are now in the beginning of our travel season. Our tryouts are for this February and in March, every Friday, starting at 5:30. So we're inviting the public. If you'd like to participate, come on out. We did hold a junior NBA skills challenge on February 7th. Because we didn't have the January meeting, it was a commitment that we already made to the junior NBA, so the event continued. It was no cost to the organization, so that was a plus. It was a free event for the public, and we had 12 participants. The top 3 winners, which are part of your packet, your agenda packet, are going on to the regional championship. In Atlanta. That's set for March 22nd, starting at 9 a.m. at Lake Point Supporting Community Champion Center. The winners of the Junior NBA Skill Challenge were Jaden Jarrett. He came in first place. Addison Corey, he came in second. And Luke Riley came in third. But he tied for third, so I'm waiting to hear back from the junior NBA to see if both of them will go on, and they are waiting back too. For the 11 and under, Jalen Brooks won for the female 11 under category. So congratulations to our winners in representing us in the skill challenge. So the juniors NBA skill challenge is a free event, and this is the first time our organization has done it, which was pretty cool. It was pretty easy to set up. It was hassle-free to do, and I'm hoping to bring some more events where our organization participates as such.
How old's Jalen?
She's only 6. 6 years old making baskets. All right, so that will conclude my report. On to items that are due to the village and input. Well, items we discussed items that are due to the village, and our village input from Mr. Pendergrass.
Yeah, so just to go back over background checks in the AAU USSSA certifications. You said you'll have those in by end of the week.
We'll have our background checks, our concussion certificate, and well, as soon as I get the information off of the flash drive, our financials that need to be tendered.
The financials.
The insurance is based, well, the insurance he paid for, but I don't have access to it.
Okay.
So that's to participate in US AAA and AAU.
Okay.
So we'll tender that. But I think our previous insurance it's still good, but it's going to be due.
Coming up.
Yeah, so
Okay.
we're not in a lapse situation.
All right. When I get back, I'll check our due dates on those. What the expiration date on the current insurance.
Yes. Oh,
And while you're going through looking for that, I did want to ask age groups. When you're doing tryouts, what age groups are you going for?
We're going for 7th, 9th, 10th, and maybe 11th, but we're not sure about the 11th, but 7th, 9th, and 10th.
7, 9, 10. Okay. Okay. And those are what 11U, would it be 11, 14, 15, and 16?
13, 15, and 16.
13, 15, 16. All right. All right. So right now, my youth basketball just finished. So that season is done with Saturdays. We're done with games. So now we're back to open play there. And our Fridays are open now. So once the trials are done with, I said we'll see your rosters and we'll get going from there and get everything collected.
all right, awesome.
Yeah. Other than that, that's all I have for.
Great. All right, so we're in sync to what needs to be tendered. And at this moment in time, if anybody has anything else to add to our meeting today, anything else?
With that background check, is that just us or kids too?
Every single person that's going to be involved in our organization. You could be bopping the floor, still need background check. Level 2.
Level 2.
And yes, you have to pay for it.
Yeah.
And yes, if you tender your receipt, we will reimburse you for your receipt. All right.
What are they going for these days?
I think, what did I pay? 20,
Yeah, pretty close, around 30.
yeah. 'Cause I think it's now 35.
Yeah.
Actually, they went up. I think it's 35 now.
Yeah, it seems like 5 years ago, it was like $3.
Yeah, because we were doing level 1. But then we did level 2. I remember paying $25. 20 something. But hey, we'll get it done. Also, nays cost $20 for the year. So you tender your receipt, then we'll reimburse you for that. All right, any other questions or matter to be brought to the board? All right, with that being said, our next workshop will be Friday, March 6th at 8:30. So we'll conduct practice and then we'll have a workshop to follow up on what needs to be done and tendered. Our next board meeting will be at Wednesday, March 18th, 2020 at 7 p.m. at Village Hall. Are we still at Village Hall?
Still at Village Hall.
All right. Awesome. And that brings our meeting to adjourn. Everybody have a wonderful night. Meeting adjourned.